A blessed good evening to you, and welcome to your evening newscast for today, Wednesday, May 4th, 2022. My name is Josh Van Sleckman, and thank you for joining us. Let's get to the news in details. The board of the Norway-based Executive Industries Transparency Initiative, EITI, said on Tuesday that Ghana has achieved a fairly low overall score on implementing its 2019 EITI standard. The EITI's 2019 standard requires that open data on natural resources income and contracts be a routine part of the government and corporate reporting while providing information to stakeholders in a time frame and format that support widespread use in analysis and decision making. The board, which manages 55 member countries, said the overall score of 52 points for Ghana reflects an average of the three component scores. These scores were given in the area of outcomes and impact, transparency, and stakeholders' engagement. The board expressed concern over Ghana's low score of outcomes and impacts. It said this score reflects the ad hoc approach to outreach and dissemination, weaknesses in follow-up on EITI recommendations to deliver reforms, and insufficient attention to the annual review of outcomes and impacts. An overhaul of the systems of GPL is being recommended as part of the solution to bring an end to Ghana's electricity woes. This is according to former Minister of Public Infrastructure and current Shadow Minister of Public Works, David Patterson. Patterson noted that while the power company under the former APNU AFC administration had its fair share of issues, blackouts were significantly reduced. He explained that this came as a result of analysis of GPL system, which were conducted by the new management team that was in place to deal with the daily operations shortly after the government took office. According to the former minister, it was then discovered that there were at least 17 ways in which there could be a major power outage. The most common issue was more safeguard was needed. Following government's early April approval for its fourth oil project in the Stabroek Block, the $10 billion Yellowtail, ExxonMobil, and its partners have wasted no time in seeking the authorities' blessing for a fifth deepwater development. In its project summary that was submitted to the EPA, ESSO, which operates the Stabroek Block concession, said that the UR project, which will be located in the eastern portion of the block, approximately 200 km from Georgetown and amidst previous Stabroek project, current plans include drilling via drill ship to produce oil from approximately 40 to 76 wells. Production is expected to begin between the fourth quarter of 2026 and the second quarter of 2027, with an expected field life of at least 20 years. The anticipated production rate for the FPSO ranges between approximately 220,000 barrels and 275,000 barrels of oil per day. The vessels will be capable of storing approximately 2 million barrels of oil. And finally, at this time, with $2 billion approved for call centers and other co-investment projects, the Ministry of Tourism, Industry and Commerce is planning to spend some $848.7 million on the construction of 2 call centers in Region 2 and 6. The project, which falls under the Business Development Support and Promotion Program within the ministry, were opened on Tuesday at the National Procurement and Tender Administration Board office. According to information received from the MPTAB, the projects have been divided into 2 lots each, with each lot estimated at $212.1 million. 8 contractors have submitted bids to the office to execute the construction of the centers. And with that, we've come to the end of the evening newscast right here on Kaieteur Radio 99.1 and 99.5 FM. My name is Josh Van Sleckman. Thank you for joining us. Have a great remainder of your Wednesday evening. Reminding you, coming up at 19 hours 20, it is time for the Wednesday edition of the Glenn Lal Show. Thank you for joining us, and do stay safe on our roadways.